Hi everyone, welcome back to the Java class. So let us continue the journey to learn exception handling in Java programming language. In the previous video session, we have covered what is checked exceptions and how to manage that. In today's session, you will learn what is unchecked exceptions and how to handle unchecked exceptions. In this diagram, you can see the runtime exception and all its subclasses are coming in the categories of unchecked exceptions. So let us understand with the help of a programming example how to manage these type of exceptions. So first you need to understand what is unchecked exceptions. So unchecked exceptions are those exceptions that are not checked by the compiler. So compiler will not check during compilation of a program. Let me just show you with the help of a programming example. So for example, you will write here the int that is int result is equal 10 divide 0, and you will just try to print the value of this result, that is out dot print ln, and here you will display the result is equal the result, right? So here you can see the program is perfectly fine. The compiler is not complaining for anything. But whenever you will run this, you will see the exceptions here, right? So what is the exception here? That is java.lang.arithmetic exception divided by 0. So here you can see this is generated by the Java runtime system and the compiler is not complaining for it. So this is known as the unchecked exception. So unchecked exceptions are those exceptions which are not checked by the compiler during the compilation process of a program. For example, the arithmetic exception is unchecked exceptions that might occur when dividing by 0. In the similar way, we have many other unchecked exceptions. Let me just trying to show you. If you will write that this code and you are storing a null value to a variable string name and you are trying to calculate the length of it. So whenever you will run this program, you can see here the compiler is not complaining for anything, and whenever you will run this program, you will get the exceptions like java.lang.null pointer exception. So these type of exceptions are known as the unchecked exceptions that are not checked by the compiler. In the similar way, if I will just remove this part and you will declare some array like numbers is equal, that is 1, 2 and 3, and here you are just making a print statement. Let me just remove this part and add a print statement, system.out.println, or inside it you are just trying to access a value that is number and index you are passing like the 10, right? So here you can see the compiler is not complaining for anything. Here we have created an integer array of 3 numbers, and whenever you will run it, the compiler will show some exceptions. So here you can see the exception is array index out of bound exception. So index 10 out of bound for length 3. So these exceptions are not checked by the compilers and are known as the unchecked exceptions. So you have to manage and handle these unchecked exceptions also, and you know very well multiple times. I just covered this topic. How will you manage these unchecked exceptions? You just use the try and catch block, and inside a try block you will add those statements where you may get the exception. So here you can just write the name of the exception, the array index out of bound exception, or you can display some message inside it. Just no need to use this part. I will just write a print statement, or you can display accessing array out of index, right? So your exception will be managed, or if you would like to print some statement here, that is like exiting an application, you can just display some messages. So let us run this and let's see what is the output here. So you can see it is showing accessing array out of index and exiting the application. Okay, you can use the println here. So that message will come in the next line. So guys, this is the way how to just handle the unchecked exceptions. So here, let me just show you one more message, not message, a method, that is, here we have an object e dot, you can call a function that is print stack trace. So what is it? It prints this throwable and its backtrace to standard error stream. The method will print a stack trace for the throwable objects on the error output stream class. So let's see what will be the output of it. It will display some more information about your exceptions. Just run it and here you can see what is the output of it. It is showing accessing array out of index and it is showing the more information about this exceptions using this method e dot print stack trace. It is showing where is the exception, in which line. You can see it is showing the line number 16. In this line you have the exceptions of it. So guys, I hope you understand the concept of unchecked exceptions, right, and how to manage using try and catch unchecked exceptions. So guys, this is all about for today's session. In the next section, we will come up with the new concepts of the exceptions. Bye bye for now. Have a great day.